Is that blood? No, never mind.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Never a dull moment.
Attention! Marching. What's this?
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. Jenna! My cat is Grub. He's shy. I'm not. My mum is called Emery. She went to go get some herbs for her spots. She was sick, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back when I find my mum.
Nearly there now.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. All right. Bye.
Oh, got it.
It's your tummy can handle.
With no coin and nothing to do.
Time we'll make an exception.
You're going to hire all the
Unless you stop
refugees.
sulking and start
Just
walking
like that.
right now.
Of course. Cleaning, cooking, construction. The possibilities are endless.
When did you realise the red caps
What do you get out of this? It's the right thing to do, isn't it?
Nearly there now.
Everyone deserves
You can see the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there, and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
I know, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. For now, but I can't let you pass. We might have repelled an advance party, but they'll strike again.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right.
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back. It's for your own good.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
What's wrong with that name?
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
What in the hells was that?
An earthquake, perhaps. Strong enough to rouse the dead, too.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Ooh.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
That might be worth a look.
That ox again.
walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon, innit?
You have everything you want for supper. I'm not paid. Oh, it's your tummy.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Start walking right now.
Waldarians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The flaming fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Waldarians. Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere. They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
You're coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's arse about honest citizens.
What are we gonna do in the city?
I'm busy. Mind your own.
Stay here in Rivington. A danger to all of us.
Donations? Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. Let's see what you've got.
If you want to chat, talk to Nestor. I like my personal space.
Be on your way, citizen. Got a lot to keep my eye on round here.
You, turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off. Food, sundries, toys even. What would you expect for people who've lost everything? Now, are you going to clear off or not?
Pretty sure they'll need labourers to shore up the walls for you.
You're right. I hadn't thought of that.
Christine?
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister. Grr.
Christine didn't clean the cookware.
Actually got here safely, towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
How did the wine sack get empty, Garen?
Somebody drunk it, Mom.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Christine is pretty fun. Can't she help out a bit more?
Or even at all.
Now, mind your things.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? It's a fine city, isn't it? No better place to hail from. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. Tensions. That's putting it mildly. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldarians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. Too bloody right. They've gone soft behind those walls, forgotten what it's like to struggle, living hand to mouth. I say we march round there and slit a few bellies. Remind them how much worse things could be. What do you say? Why does it matter? Innocence makes the blood run clearer.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
Orin's a shapeshifter. That complicates things.
Oh, action, not reaction. An efficient path.
Brunch isn't looking so good, Neil. No, but we need to get into the city. Can't leave Brunch behind.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these stuffy outlanders?
Let's march!
Guess we could.
If you insist.
We're as desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
Huh. The state of this car. But what were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to...
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
If won't get us fed and watered.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals. Look at that! Finest pie that fruit could have made.
Back off! I found these apples first.
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
Find us bloody keepers, I say.
Bloody savages, a lot of them.
We're as desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
What were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
They just lined up and taking their fair shares.
That's curious. Yeah?
Won't get us fed and watered.
So we should do nothing. Just wait for the next wave. We will have to act for all our sakes.
Look at that! Finest pie that fruit could have made.
We cannot rush into their claws again. Another defeat will wipe us out.
I know tears will not bring our children back.
There is nothing to forgive. It is only right to mourn.
We shed tears today, so we may shed blood tomorrow.
They need to be wiped out. Exterminated. Nothing less will do.
If we fail, who will stand between?
You're talking to the wrong hunter. You need to see Ulma.
There are so few of us left.
Our strength was never known.
To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Ulma insists the tribe is not cursed, but I have my doubts.
You think you can just walk into our camp, present yourself to Alma, or leave?
Our people. Should we fortify the camp? Wait for the vampires to strike here.
And let them marshal all their strength against
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
Welcome, friend. You find us on a solemn day. We underestimated an enemy.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned. The wretched undead.
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
I will say no more. It's not my tale to tell.
No. That shame is mine alone. We would not normally tolerate outsiders at a time like this. The Slayer of Ketheric Thorn. Well, these are strange times indeed. A fine trophy. Perhaps you would like to claim another. A noble goal. I will not ask you to deviate from it, but know that this city holds other dangers too. In the city lives Cazador Zar, a powerful man, a respected man, a man known to host lavish, hedonistic banquets in his palace. But behind the facade, there is a monster. A vampire who has made Baldur's Gate a feeding ground, and his palace an abattoir. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future. We suspect he holds his victims somewhere below his mansion. And we fear our missing children are among them. We tried to save them and paid a heavy price. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could succeed where we failed. Slay the vampire, claim his head, and free our children. Please. If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
Must be exterminated.
Exterminated.
Nothing less
will do.
And if our children still live, what will happen to them if we attack?
I share your fear. But we cannot
We
build
do nothing.
plans on
The innocent will suffer just
We
the
will
same.
have to act for all our
We have no
sakes.
good choices.
So few of us left. And we're stripped.
Exterminate strategy.
Good choices.
Cazador's nest of serpents must be exterminated. Nothing less. Our people.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
Another quake. What's going on? It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes. As soon as the fighting
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
Maybe it has.
I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fists. Right? There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. I know. Said you'd do whatever it takes. We'll be safe in the wild.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we have a bed.
The worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
You You're such a scaredy cat.
That's an excellent idea. I should go straight to the source.
Oh, sorry for a flock of pigeons.
Why don't we talk about something else? Did you try that rifle recipe again?
You're the one. There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers. Giant little monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What do you get out of this?
Stay back.
Steve.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property. You cast some kind of fell magic on me. Do you think me a fool? Zenobia, that was an attempted assault on my person. Time to do what I paid you for.
I suppose you're right. Come on, boys. Let's beat that magic out of them.
This is my happy place.
Well, well. What do we have here?
Waste a step. Pawn to Cleric 4.
Don't be shy.
What are you calling this smooth business?
Yoink!
There is so much wrong with that name.
You'll be in a big...
Think about it, Sean.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach
All the refugees.
As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Cleaning, cooking,
Let's ride.
the possibilities are endless. What do you get out of this?
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
I'm not asking for much. Just a teensy investment to get me started.
Stop pushing on.
What are you calling this?
Time for a natter.
You see, those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn us next? Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you? Make it quick if you can. I don't like the way he's looking at us.
Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house this big.
Investment to get me started.
I bet I could hit that fancy one right on the nose. Pow!
Hello.
Can't I just break it?
All right. What now? Don't give me trouble now.
This place is hungry for blood.
Let's get going. Step carefully. There's a trap. Here goes nothing. Be cautious.
Take you.
trap. Be cautious. Step carefully. There's a trap. Watch how you go. There's a trap. Trap. Be cautious. Trap. Be cautious. Be wary. This place is trapped. Don't mind if I do. On my way. Be wary. This place is trapped. Can't keep me out.
you!
Want to dance? For me?
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime. What was taken is free to be reclaimed, and you are free to go.
Listen.
All right. You won. You won. What more do you want from me? Well, with Zenobia and the others gone, I don't suppose you'll take no for an answer. All right, they can stay. Are you happy now? Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do. A room can wait. After what you've put me through, I need a drink.
You're going to hire all the rest.
Cleaning, cooking,
As long as you
construction,
stop
the possibilities are
start
endless.
walking right now.
What do you get out of this?
Precisely how many red caps are missing?
I just told you.
Never travel
6.
Let's go.
The creepy monster thing.
Remind them that this is our city. And don't take kindly to parasites.
You realise the red caps had escaped?
One of our red cap cleaners alerted me.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this? A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is. We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. This is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji. Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Forgive me. I must have misspoken. Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
Enjoying the show? Then you're going to love Dribbles. He's about to perform on stage.
You know what you need? A ripper of a ballad. Prepare your heart. Nay, your very soul.
There is a great love amongst you. Cethino senses it. Bring your leader to me, and we shall see if your love is that of ages.
At least things have stayed interesting. Seems like a good moment to talk.
This city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here. Until now, your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor. Truth, a sword, and trust, a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally. I await with a heart full and happy, eager to begin.
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed, but need to stay alert all the same. It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you can live without before I can join. Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out. The city is close now. Followers of Lady Shah will be watching, no doubt, waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them.
You return, Stira. I pray the hearts of you and your companion are ready. For love is a fragile blossom, and we will test its resilience.
It can't hurt, I suppose. Unless you embarrass me. Then you might find yourself hurting in a whole manner of ways.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Shadowheart, an endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen, think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
Well put. Though I'll forgive a middling wine so long as the company makes up the difference.
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
very good. Just don't say it so loud.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but now we must dig deeper, into the most painful reaches of the spirit. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadow heart, what is her deepest shame?
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right. A perfect score. I'm flattered. Have you been studying up on me every night at camp?
How close you are. Two hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want? These boots have seen everything.
Viola Silvertongue at your service, or I will be, once my set is done.
Not now. I must provide musical support for Miss Silvertongue.
Approach, ugly one. Ugly, hideous, vile. You are fortunate to have found me, freakish one. Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Then Akabi pities you. Begone, miserable one.
You realize she is miming putting on face paint. She has them to sell.
That drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my darling. He was simply in denial. Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service. Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours. Pockets a little empty? Worry not. I'm sure we'll find something in your budget. She'd be most upset. Oh, darling, don't forget that Dragonborn's order. It's due shortly. Someone excited to work on the head.
Get your shinies and Tritos! Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a Trito? I has lots of Tritos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice. lots of stuffs just for you. To Papa soon. Every sail, Papa set it. Seti, Papa sells good things.
Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can! Ah! Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob! Have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg! Ah! And Boris! Boris! Put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me. These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling. Oh, that's it. Make love to the air, skellies.
Maybe we should go.
You call that a pose?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Maybe later, Peanut. He doesn't look too good.
No! Still no! Off limits! Leave! Now!
Everything.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need soon.
Incident.
We do this right.
Involving a child.
They'll run for the damn hills.
They attacked a child.
The child is palpably rotting.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance.
The Absolute's army on its way. Not a chance. Let the kid come.
What's the harm in one night? Think of it.
Clearing outsiders from Rivington and the rest of the campus.
Let that be the end of it. Don't make things worse.
You want to let those I know. We'll be safe in the wild.
Whatever it takes. What it is.
It was before I saw the giant metal monster.
You throw a fit when there's no hot water.
It's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in. It's 3 days in a jail cell. I was praying. And the gods don't give a damn about it.
What do you remember? Send anything.
cannot believe they lost my legs.
Scaredy cat. We're angry. I'm sure he has everything. I'll give you mine.
Why third time in the last 10 days?
Maybe it has something to do with the army about to invade the gods.
On our doorstep. Everything you read in the broadsheets. That's a whole army of probably no more than a couple of goblins.
Said you'd do whatever it takes.
Soldier.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in?
That can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Oh, you're such a scaredy cat.
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you?
With a flick of the wrist? How much farther can I go?